Some integration question here. We have the integral of dx over 1 plus sine x minus cosine x. We are going to do some transformation here, and when we have this type of integrals, we have to use tangent of x over 2. So I'm going to rewrite it here. So integral of dx over 1 plus sine x minus cosine x. So let's say that tangent of x over 2 is equal to t. That means if we take the derivative of both sides here, we first get x over 2 is arctangent of t. That means dx is equal to 2 dt over 1 plus t squared. Okay. Now let's concentrate on the quantity 1 plus sine x minus cosine x. We know that cosine x is 2 cosine squared x over 2 minus 1. But we know that cosine squared x over 2 is equal to 1 over 1 plus tangent squared x over 2. And we said that our tangent x over 2 is a t here. So we are going to plug in. We would say that cosine x is equal to 2 times 1 over 1 plus tangent squared x over 2 minus 1. So we put in the same denominator here. We get 2 minus the quantity 1 plus t squared over 1 plus t squared. So that leaves us with 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. So we have the value of cosine x in terms of t. So how about sine x? We know that sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. And we would say that sine x is equal to square root of 1 minus cosine squared of x. So we can plug in 1 minus 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared all squared. We are going to calculate this. We go ahead and say that sine x is equal to the square root of, you can say 1 plus t squared minus 1 minus t squared all over 1 plus t squared. There you go. So we can calculate these two ways. This is a squared minus b squared, a plus b times a minus b, and the numerator here. So it's 1 plus t squared plus 1 minus t squared times 1 plus t squared minus 1 plus t squared, and then all over 1 plus t squared. Correct? Good. So let's do some simplifications here. T's are gone there, and we say that sine x is equal to square root of 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 times. Here we get the 1's gone and 2 times t squared here over 1 plus t squared all squared. So that simplifies to 2t over 1 plus t squared. That's sine x. We are not going to replace, to plug in, and we get the quantity 1 plus sine x minus cosine x is not equal to 1 plus 2t over 1 plus t squared minus 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. Let's do the calculations here. Same denominator, 1 plus t squared. So 1 plus t squared plus 2t minus 1 plus t squared over 1 plus t squared. So the 1's are gone. You get 2t plus t2 squared over 1 plus t squared. It's 2 times t squared plus t over 1 plus t squared. So this is the quantity 1 plus sine x minus cosine x. So we are going back to our integral now, since we know that dx also was equal to 2 dt over 1 plus t squared. So we are going to plug in. We get now integral of dx over 1 plus sine x minus cosine x is equal to integral of dx is equal to dt over 1 plus t squared. Now over this quantity here, that means 1 plus t squared over 2 times t squared plus t. We do some simplifications again. 1 plus t squared is gone and 2 is gone, and we are left with integral of dt over t squared plus t, or t times t plus 1. So we have partial fractions here. You can say 1 over t factor t plus 1 is equal a over t plus b over t plus 1. Put on some denominator, we get a times t plus 1 plus b times t is equal to 1. So we have options to solve this one. We can just say, okay, let t is equal to 0. If t is equal to 0 here, what we get a is equal to 1. And if t is equal to -1, we get b times -1 or minus b is equal to 1, meaning that b is equal to -1. So we have both a and b. We can now say that 1 over t times t plus 1 is equal to 1 over t minus 1 over t plus 1. So we go back to our integral. So integral of dt over t times t plus 1 is equal to integral of dt over t minus integral of dt over t plus 1. So we get log of t minus log of t plus 1. So these natural logs, but we can also say that is a natural log of t over t plus 1 plus a constant. So now all is left is to get back to x. So since we had the t was equal to tangent of x over 2, we can now get back to our integral. We can say that integral of dx over 1 plus sine x minus cosine x is equal to natural log of tangent of x over 2 over 1 plus tangent of x over 2 plus a constant. And that's the solution. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.